Okay, it's to avoid being copyright claimed, because some of my videos did get copyright claimed by Sony in the past for criticizing the movies, particularly Ghostbusters 2016. So, because I don't want to get copyright claims, there will be no pictures of the movie. Okay, none at all. There will just be a picture of a cute. So, as you are aware, Miss Bala is a very, very bad film. It has a 5 out of 10 on IMDb, a 26% on Rotten Tomatoes, and a 49% on Metacritic. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. This is a movie that's all about agenda, and basically, that's the entire movie. It's also a remake, which doesn't help at all. It's a remake of a film, but it's practically the same movie, okay? But instead, now it has an agenda. I'm surprised this movie didn't got even made, considering. And of course, since the movie paints Mexicans as the villains, of course the critics are going to give it bad reviews. But we're not going to talk about the critics, okay? The critics have an agenda. They know the voters don't want to be criticized in any movies, so it's a part of the agenda. But it's funny how feminism does not always work, okay? This is a awful film, but they never criticize Gina Rodriguez. They really says Miss Power suggests Gina Rodriguez as a future of an acting hero, but unfortunately it demonstrates against a compelling story, even though the story is exactly the same exact thing as the previous movie, the 2011 movie. Okay, it's the same exact thing, and that is just a movie about a whole agenda. The audience score actually is much better than the critic score. I actually think the critic score gave the movie much more fairer shot, but this movie is terrible. It's poorly written. It has an awful story. The plot is just and it's more of just agenda more than the actual film. And then we'll look at the critics are saying. I can see which one. There was one I was saying about how film was portraying Mexicans wrongly. Yes, one of the critics said it gave this movie a bad review because it was portraying LA incorrectly. Wow, that's a movie review right there. But now I'll talk about my review. We're not supposed to talk about these boring, stupid critics who probably watch the movie once and never watch it again and move on to the next movie they want to talk about. But Miss Bauer is just, to me, a poorly put together action film that was made to sell copies. It was a January movie delayed to be not a January movie. It's forgettable. It's boring to me. It's not interesting. It's not that entertaining. It was less entertaining than even some other movies I didn't like. Miss Bauer is just practically just agenda, and that's all it is. It's nothing good. I give Miss Bauer a 3 out of 10. Goodbye.